Foiling is an awesome sport. It's unlike anything else in the world. One of the biggest struggles people have getting into the sport is finding the right gear at the best pricing. Today, we're gonna pop on in, see what we can find for a great deal. One of the best things about buying anything in store, brand new products all come with a year warranty. So you don't have to worry about any hassle of any gear breaking if you buy it secondhand. Anything that breaks, come straight in, we'll sort you out for it. Alrighty, we're gonna start off with one of the biggest selling brands in Australia, Axis Foils. So really popular brand simply because it's quite budget friendly and they're always trying to be at the top of the innovation. So always bringing out new gear that's better, more high performance, also sort of catering for that beginner range too. So just going to go through at the moment, few of their foils we have on sale. So we'll start off with the ART Pros. So this is one of their older style high aspect foils. Awesome if you're looking to get into wing racing in the smaller sizes. Also perfect for beginner downwind subfoilers too, as well as those middle sizes also work for winging in those lighter airs or somewhere where there's bigger swells that just aren't as steep. So we have these in a range of sizes, all from $500, brand new, obviously coming with the covers too. Next foil we'll go on to will be their new ART V2s. So we've got them on sale for 10% off at the moment. Really nice foils. So sort of that balance in between glide and maneuverability. Awesome for your sort of intermediate to advanced wing foiler. Also good for a lot of prone foilers. A lot of the guys out at Deep Six are using these. Absolutely loving them because they pump nice and easily as well as turn and glide. So really good foil, 10% off on all the sizes at the moment. We'll get onto the Spitfires now. So these were released just before the ART V2s. So as you can see, very similar looking foil, a little bit lower aspect, so much more forgiving and predictable, but they do lack that glide the ART V2 doesn't have. Really recommend these towards anyone looking to get into prone foiling, anyone looking to wing foil. Really good foil. I used to have the 840 Spitfire, absolutely frothed it. 15% off these at the moment. So come on in, check out those ones. These are all in the current models. Now we're going to move on to some of their older, more superseded stuff. So first thing we'll go here is if you're on the Black Series fuse and looking for a cheap, smaller sized front wing, HPS series, we've got these for $250. So 810 down to, I think the smallest we have is the 650 in this size. So you can get real small, awesome for toe foiling, awesome for wing foiling. Some people even still use it on the prone foil. So really good. Grab yourself a bargain with those ones. Obviously fitting the Black Series fuse. Next off, we've got the old BSC, HS series, all those sort of old red fuse front wings. Same thing again. We've got them from $200. So depending on the make and model, you're looking about $200 to $450 for red fuse front wings. Another really cool thing we have, the red advanced ultra short. So limited stock available in these, but if you've got one of those 1010 PNGs that you use for dock starting or any red fuse foils, come grab one of these for $250. Loosens it up, makes it a lot more maneuverable, predictable, especially being the advanced range. And the other fuse that we've got for nice and cheap is the advanced silly short black fuse. I believe we've also got a few left in the crazy short option, $250 for these ones. Again, if you've got a Black Series front wing, like the Spitfire, ART V2, or even the HPS, come grab one of these, loosen up the setup, make it nice and fun for yourself. And lastly, we've got a few of the old tail wings here. So we're doing these ones for $150. Few different ones here. We've got some of their anhedral tails as well. We've also got their old progressive series tail wings with the upturned wingtips. perfect for pairing together with a 1050 HPS, some of the old BSCs, and really stable tails. So more aimed at those beginner intermediates looking to sort of nail those jibes and tacks for wing foiling. Feel free to come in store, have a look through the range. From $150, you're looking at foil wings. So here we have our pump foil set. So pump foil sets aimed at the beginner foiler or someone who wants to try foiling that isn't sure whether it's their thing or not. So you're not gonna see a deal like this anywhere else in the world. Brand new full foil carbon set for $1,500 with the board. So if you do find this sort of deal anywhere else, let us know, because we don't think there's a foil set just as cheap. So really, really good foils for that entry-level foiler. Quite low aspect with the downturn tip, so super, super stable. You've got your aluminium mast and fuse, making it a bit more budget friendly, but also heavy duty. So if you're in those shallow areas, or you've got a ute and you just want to chuck it all in the back of that and don't have to stress too much about it, that's what this is perfect for. Pretty much indestructible. Similar thing with the boards, super heavy duty construction. They're a bit longer and narrower than your standard beginner board. So they actually get on foil quite easily. So if you're looking to tow behind the boat, or you're just looking to get into that wing foiling, these boards are actually really, really good for a number of sort of months or even years of your foiling journey. So come in store, grab yourself a bargain, $1,500. Can't say no to that. So we're now here with the Armstrong range. So for those foilers that are into foiling, everyone sort of knows Armstrong as the high quality end of foiling. So their gear is amazing quality. Never see many problems with it. And they've always been sort of at that upper end of innovation as well. So gonna have a look at this foil on the ground here. So we've got one of their 72 centimeter masts here. We're doing these nice and cheap, $600 each. We've also got their older style HAs. So any of the HA front wings that end in 2.5 for sizing, they're all on sale for $250 a front wing. We've got the old CF range here as well. Awesome beginner foil, looking at $300 for those front wings in different sizes. We've also got the good old Flying V here. Anyone who started on Armstrong will know about this tail. We've got this one for $150. So come grab yourself a full set. You're looking at about $1,200 for a full set of Armstrong. Going to be the cheapest Armstrong set you can get in the country. So here with one of the only foil drive products we have on sale at the moment, which are the Apple Tree Zappels. So seriously high quality boards, all manufactured in Portugal. Really, really light for their sizes. We have closed cell foam on the inside, so if you do ding them, they're not going to draw in water, as well as full carbon fiber. So optimized foil tracks with your trench in it. $800 off these, absolute bargain. Come grab yourself a steal. Welcome to the mid-length corner. So we've seen a lot of trends with mid-length boards lately, which are those narrower, longer boards. So right here is our SMIC Stoker MIDI. We have these on sale at the moment for $1,500. So full carbon, PVC wrapped, really, really nice boards. If you want to get yourself a mid-length, these would be the ones to go. We also have them in the Breeze models on sale too, which are a little bit longer, a little bit narrower again, a bit more volume in those. So come on in store, have a look through our mid-length range, and hopefully grab yourself one of these SMICs. Back over at this side of the shop, we've got our wing foil boards. So these are your more classic style wing foil boards, a little bit wider, a little bit shorter than your mid-length, so really, really stable. So we're gonna start off with the 23-24 model duotones. So these were retailing for $2,800. We've got them on sale at the moment for $1,500. Really awesome boards. They're a good balance in between width and length, as well as they pack a whole lot of volume for their size. So really, really rate these boards for wing foil. We'll move on next to the Synovas. So these are Synova's older style wing boards. They've now released a new one, the Pro Wing, which are hidden behind these boards here. These are on sale at the moment for, I believe, $1,000 to $1,200. Really, really good board for that sort of beginner intermediate that's looking for a lot of stability, but not a hugely long board. So you miss out on all that swing weight. So really, really stable boards, really, really cheap. Also nice and light. So absolute bargain there. We're then going to move on to the best wingboard deal we have here. So these are the SMIC wing foil boards V3. So they're up to V4 now. These ones are obviously the last model. Really, really nice boards. Plenty of width for stability. Bit of a pointed nose for performance. So you're losing that swing weight even though you got the extra length. We're doing these ones for $500 brand new at the moment. So absolute bargain. Don't want to miss out on this one. Perfect for your mates getting into it too. Just bring everyone in, buy as many of these as you can while stock lasts, okay? We also have the Sonova wingboards, different style here. So these ones are a little bit thinner. So if you like the sizing of the older sort of style Sonovas, but you know, you want to drop a bit of literage, this is your board here. So sort of for that beginner intermediate again, maybe even your advanced rider that's looking for a bigger board, just with less volume. So yeah, very similar shape to the old ones, but much thinner rails. So again, better for turning, lighter board, less volume, more performance. And yeah, that's our wing foil boards. We're gonna go through beginner board range here at the moment. So start off with the starboard. We've got this one here for $400. So again, bit of a steal. It's a bit on the small size for a beginner, hence the price. We then move on to their carbon range, which we're doing for $1,200 for any of the sizes. So if you're a smaller rider, definitely worth getting the 5'2" smaller size. Then we've got the 5'7" and even the 6'2" here. So sort of enough stock for a different range of styles of riders. We then move over to our pump foil boards, which we did talk about earlier. These are $1,500 for the foil, or without the foil, they're just $1,000 a board. Then move on to our bigger boards. So these are for, you know, those people that are really struggling or really big riders and, you know, 6'6", 120 kilos. They need that extra volume to get started. So same again with the starboard, $1,200. And then we've got a SMIC snuck up in the corner here for $750. So hopefully you guys like some of those deals. If you want to know anything else, give us a buzz at our phone number or send us an email. We have obviously lots of stuff in store. So if you are missing anything else, feel free to give us a buzz again and we'll sort you out and keep you on the water.